that because me not understand. Comfort food is not is what you can afford to have at the time when you're hungry. That's it.
No, Leo, comfort food is that special meal or thing that you eat when you're not feeling so hot about yourself.
You mean like ice cream?
Probably. But what is it that is really kind of Jamaican that you do when you're really not feeling so on top of yourself? This morning I get up and I'm not feeling on top of myself. So I went and I fried plantain. And I burn it up around the edges and it just nice and make you feel okay. All is well again.
But you just eat the plant. You just eat the plant alone, right?
Yes, that's fried.
That's what I'm talking about. It's not comfort food. Is not having managed water. That's not comfort food. Comfort food is
what she enjoys when she's feeling down.
She's not going to cook managed water when she feels down.
Oh, I'm not to cook it.
What you just did this morning with the plantain, you say, boy, I feel kind of down. I feel kind of, not into myself this morning. Let me go fry some plantain because that's all me having the house to eat. And that's all we can afford.
No, it's not because it's all that having the house to eat. It's because it's what I want to eat.
Too rich.
We don't have managed water in our freezer.
Blood too rich. That's the problem. Blood too rich.
Comfort me.
Yeah. Or you eat managed water and brown stew chicken for comfort food. That don't even make any sense.
No, then not. Yes, it makes some people feel good.
That don't make no sense, man.
What is your comfort food? Leo, what is your comfort food?
My comfort food when I am feeling down, when I was in Jamaica, not now, is to go find one piece of breadfruit and roast it, one half a breadfruit and roast it and eat with the oil and salt. That's it.
I didn't roast half a breadfruit. Where you come from, Leo?
I'm find one ice cream man down the street and say, ice cream man, who want the cone? Want the cone with the ice cream. Want 3 cone on top of it. Not 3 cone. What is it name? Scoop. Want 3 scoop of ice cream.
The ice cream is your comfort food. Michelle, I love that. Yeah, you look warm and cozy.
Yeah, it is cold up here. Is it cold down there, Leah?
No.
Really?
No.
Well,
my air condition is on.
Oh, man. Nice.
Dianna, you look really nice this morning. Just this morning. Oh my gosh, Michelle.
Michelle hot.
You look extra hot this morning. Why is it that me can't look hot and extra? Why?
By a wig.
Look handsome.
Me want to look hot too.
Oh, you're hot, Leo. You're hot.
Oh, we are on the show. Do you know that we are streaming and we're live and we're not going on this morning?
We are live. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Happy Sabbath.
Happy Saturday morning.
Thank you for joining us. She said she waited for our show.
Good morning and welcome. Awesome.
You just make my day. You make one mistake on the show for the whole of the day. That's just those words alone just make me feel good. Let me have comfort. Just need a snow cone now. Anybody else is on there?
What flavor syrup you put on your snow cone?
I like orange and pineapple together.
Okay.
I don't know what color that is.
But then you have one ice cream that flavor that too.
Oh yeah?
Orange pineapple. You know, I used to get orange pineapple
ice cream?
Ice cream.
From the house?
No, man, from the fudge man, fudgy.
Oh. Well, a fudge is different from an ice cream.
Fudgy, the man who carried ice cream. Fudgy in him.
I know that flavor comes in on the fudge. And on the icicle.
Orange pineapple ice cream man, the fudge man, this ice cream, the cream man used to carry it.
Maybe.
So you used to buy the cream of flavor, orange pineapple.
Okay, I don't know about any orange pineapple ice cream. That was never something that me know icicle, orange pineapple icicle.
No, man.
They don't even start make pineapple pineapple ice cream when me young. I mean, the only ice cream we knew was grape nut, rum and raisin, chocolate, and what else? Grape nut, rum and raisin, chocolate. Anybody else can?
Vanilla.
Vanilla. Yeah.
That's the one I always
That's
No,
it.
no, no, I used to get strawberry. No, man, I want to come from.
Once in a while, they used to make strawberry. Once in a while, I remember.
Oh, yeah. Strawberry, you can't get strawberry.
I want
Strawberry
green
ice
one.
cream. No, sir, we get strawberry milkshake. No, ice
Somebody,
cream.
we used to have the ice cream. And
Used to
they
get
used
the
to have
red
a
ice
green
cream.
one. What was the green one? Peppermint or something? I don't know. There was a
Pistachio.
green one. I think it was pistachio, but it was green.
Well, like, listen, me ain't no pistachio until I come to America. So we don't stop it. We don't stop
No,
this
but it was
pistachio thing.
green.
Okay? I don't know what I talk about pistachio. A Jamaican know them. A Jamaican know
Okay,
them.
we probably never know it as pistachio, but it was a green one. And in fact, Leo, they used to have a brick ice cream, which was different flavors. Napoleon is what they used to call it, or something
Oh,
like
I
that.
know that one.
And when the first man come and he have that, that's the best thing because you get all the flavors.
I think you're not too damn young. That's the problem. You're not too young. That is the big problem. Because I don't know what is brick ice. Oh, you have brick ice cream. What is that? Is that a brand?
Because it used to come with the different flavors, them line up like brick.
Oh. Ah.
Okay, Annette said, greetings, everyone. You all. Darren says, yeah, man, the ice cream swirly with the flavor. Marcia said, good morning, everyone. Leo, do you remember New York Looks Paul from California?
Yeah, I know Paul.
Yeah, Marcia is asking.
Yeah, man. I haven't seen him in a long time now. But at New York Looks, he had sold it or closed it or something like that. And he was doing something else. Yeah, man, I know him. Very good friend. Good friend.
Johnny said, yes. Yep, strawberry. Paula said, good morning, all. You are all looking great. I think that's what she means. But Diana, wow. Johnny said, cherry. Sandra said, good
Yes,
morning.
that is it. Oh, yes. Thank you very much. It's cherry. I don't know, darn strawberry. Where did it come from? Strawberry is sorbet. Is what is it? Sorbet. Strawberry is sorbet. Oh, no, darn.
Strawberry at snow cone.
Yes, exactly. Ah!
Sandra said, good morning, royal panelists and fellow listeners. Annette says, Napoleon used to be in a box.
Yes.
Johnny said, royal something or other.
Okay.
Lover said, too early for the ice cream thing.
True. We were actually talking about comfort food. We can talk about it, right?
Yeah.
But Michelle, come on and say, oh, I need some comfort food this morning. I need.
No, it was Dr. Diana.
Well, you say your comfort food was Spanish water, and Diana said, oh, it's brown stew chicken and rice and peas. What the hell? What is comfort food, Tuna? Tell me what is comfort food.
People tell us they're comfort food. Paula said, Leo, you are showing your age. Sandra said, it's dark here. Why are you guys starting off with food? My favorite ice cream.
Well, we soon get to Halloween. Don't worry yourself. We soon get to Halloween. We soon start cussing all it up with them. Right? But
Marcia said, Leo, New York Looks. Paul drop out. Darren said, super duper sandwich.
Paul died.
Yeah, sorry.
Marcia.
Marcia Bolton. Sorry to hear.
Marcia, 909-438-1819. 909-438-1819 is my number. Please write it down. Call me after the show. Talk to me after the show.
VM said apple pie and cheese is his comfort food.
No. Let me tell you what apple pie and cheese. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Comfort food is bun with ice cream. What that name again? Ice cream bun, ice cream cake, ice cream cake, ice cream cake.
Okay.
Ice cream cake. That is comfort food. We want to talk about this brown stew chicken and rice and peas.
It also gave me comfort. I guess because my grandmother used to make it, it gave me comfort,
Anyone can tell us what comfort food is? Tell us what comfort food means to you. And so that we can clear the air about all of what we're talking about this morning, because me can't take my people here talk about them a kind of food. Because I don't even, the only time I had manish water when I grew up is when I go dance. A Saturday night time or a Friday night time. And they give me one cup, little cup, look so, right? And there's no comfort in it because goat head and goat belly and goat foot, expensive bad. So no comfort in the night. Can't buy it in the yard.
I don't know how my granny used to do it, but whenever I need something, she get it done.
So you help us out there, people. And
Jennifer says for her it's apple pie and vanilla ice cream.
Thank you, baby.
BM says her not male Michelle. I don't know what that means. Please explain. Darren says gizzada and chocolate.
Yeah.
After that.
Yeah.
Darren also said chocolate milk.
Yeah.
Chocolate milk. Lover says, okay, might as well join in there. It's no ice cream cake like the one in the 80s.
Now they were in the 70s. Yeah, but I get you. Ice cream cake, good, bad. It's good, bad. Can you imagine before you go, can you imagine walking into a store and going in and getting an ice cream, going in the refrigerator or the freezer and picking up a nice cake? And ice cream it is sandwiched in an ice cream, the ice cream in the middle, and you bite into that bun with that piece of ice cream in the middle. Jesus.
That's super duper sandwich, Leo.
I don't know nothing about the super duper sandwich. All I know is ice cream.
Super duper sandwich that.
Well, somebody
because the ice cream cake was a twirly one with the ice cream layered in between the twirl, and it looked like a Swiss roll.
Same thing wrong with Uno, because the cake, and a bun me talk about a cake, 2 slices of cake, and the bun and the ice cream in the leg.
That is a super duper sandwich.
Uno give it all the name Uno wants.
Leo, no, that gets all wrong things on I said Mary, because we don't know by the time we reach under the fudge man, they then change up and name them.
Yeah, but I think what happened, and maybe, like how people commercialize stuff, like maybe in his time, they were doing it as a thing that they do, and then somebody say, you know what, this is a good concept. Let's just sell it.
I've never heard of super duper nothing. That was never in my psyche or in my time. Okay, never.
Oh.
So
super duper sandwich had two nice layers of chocolate wafer type cake on either side of it, with a layer of vanilla ice cream in between, and you kept.
Okay, this was not chocolate. This was actual cake. Right. This was actual black cake type cake, or mostly carrot type cake. It's made with carrot cake, and the ice cream is in the middle of it, coming out bag like a bun bag, but it's in the freezer. And then you take it out and eat it.
How the ice cream cake was for us on the other side of the country was that it was a Swiss roll looking thing. So it twirl like this, and there's ice cream in between the layer of.
That's a new day business. We never have nothing to twirl for we call us them in a big days. It's general nice natural ice cream.
Veronica said, good morning, friends and families. Michelle says, hot chocolate and fried dumplings.
Yes, that is comfort. Oh, dear God.
Okay, and I'm going to like you want to come up later. Annette said, comfort food should be snack, but mine is nuts. Marcel said, Leo, please repeat the number.
909, that's 909, it's still a California number, 438-1819. 909-438-1819. After 12, call me immediately.
All right, you're not going to like the one here.
Okay.
Elaine says some oxtail.
Who wants a business? Go to business, Elaine, go ahead. Listen, I did not know what oxtail was until I come to America. Me never see oxtail in Jamaica. That's where me come from. And then when we come here and hear some people that talk about oxtail, I'm saying, what is oxtail? But it tastes good, bad. But oxtail was something,
one thing I've come to realize, Leo, that where you reach, nobody must grudge you for nothing.
I tell
you, nobody nothing business until anybody grudge you. Or the pride you are nothing where you're entitled to. They're wrong, man. But how you could have grew up and never get like an oxtail pan a
I had never, let me tell you, I'd never had oxtail. In fact, oxtail was not a part of my psyche in Jamaica when I was growing up in Rockabessa. Not even Montego Bay. I'd never had the oxtail. The oxtail must have been too expensive. I don't look at it.
It was expensive. It's like once in a while you get, but you have to know like a butcher man will maybe give.
Yeah.
But but most people use the turkey neck, the oxtail.
Yeah, I was just talking to somebody a couple of days ago. Turkey
neck for oxtail. You must have turkey neck as oxtail.
No, that's what some people use. The alternate, like some people eat.
Use it again.
Turkey neck.
Yeah. I was talking about the market in Rockabessa. I was writing. Sorry, it's my book. I was writing about the market in Rockabessa.
That's a market along the road.
The market is a structure. Is a structure with just the covering, and inside they have cubicles. What's wrong with you? They sell, they sit down and sell ackee and dollar and something, right? But they're inside the market. The one structure that was there, that was built in, was the butcher man's place. The butcher man had his own beef stall, that they call it, beef stall. And I remember walking in there and I'd see like 2 or 3 cow tails, the tail of the cow, but I never knew that they ate it. I never knew that was a thing. I did, never know. I want to come and find out.
Oh, Patricia said, happy Sabbath, all many blessings. VM said, oh, you call me a man. Did I? I apologize if I did.
What V mean? What VM mean? VM
what does VM mean?
Veronica something.
Oh, Veronica. I apologize, Veronica. Philip said, comfort food is cherry milk and grape nut.
Yes! And yes! And things like what the thing where you eat drink
eggnog.
Eggnog. So eggnog American.
There was a place in Clarendon called Chateau Dairies in Maypench. This guy Shirley Brown owned it, and his family operated this dairy farm. They made the best eggnog ever. Let me tell you, man, and it come in the box. Oh God!
Tell me about the eggnog. Tell me about the texture and everything. Or you have eggnog.
Let me tell you, you open one box of Chateau Dairy eggnog and you have eggnog. What's wrong with you?
You drink it.
And I scald you, make it freeze up nice and flaky. So it does have a little flavor.
All right. So the only eggnog me know in my life was what I bought when I was at primary school. The woman just did a couple of days ago, Miss Linda. Because we never have enough money, the creamer box, the little box, she would cut it in half, right? Yes, cut it in half, and we would buy half a box of eggnog. The only eggnog me know until I come to America, because I wouldn't drink the one in America for a long time, is the frozen eggnog, flaky, and you eat it like ice. That's it.
No, drink it.
Drink eggnog.
Drink eggnog. We used to make eggnog at Christmas. Hot eggnog at home.
Something wrong.
Peter says, comfort food, whatever makes you comfortable. LOL. You go to food that makes you feel better after eating it. VM said cream sandwich. Lover said ice cream cake round.
Yes!
Round.
Yes!
Round.
Yes!
Donnie said, yes, Leo. Call ice cream and cake. So delicious. They don't make that anymore.
They don't make it anymore.
Leo. Peter said, Leo, it just happens to be rice and chicken for Dr. Dianna. Sancha Sterling said, my comfort food was my mama's cornmeal pudding. When my grandmother made that, I was in heaven. She had to make me my own pudding. I miss that. I don't want to make it because it won't taste the same. Philip said ice cream cake sandwich.
So that's good. So listen, comfort food means that I don't feel like eating no darn dinner. I don't feel like eating nothing when we eat for breakfast. We just need something to just go relax upon. Something where we can move around with and not feel hungry. It can come in my stomach anytime and me feel all right. That's what comfort food is.
And a nice bowl of goat soup or mannish water does the trick.
But comfort food must be available at all times.
No, it can't be available at all times, Leo.
It's not available.
By the time it become one regular food or something where you might have to go seek out, but you love it. You love having to make you cheer you up.
No man, comfort food could be a piece of bread and butter.
That are oversized butter upon that the bread.
Comfort food doesn't have to be healthy. In fact, it's never healthy. It's just something that, never healthy.
Elaine says comfort food makes your belly full and ready for the road.
Absolutely.
Eat some oxtail with rice and bread. Patricia said, you guys taste buddies off. Especially I think he just likes to throw stuff together.
No man. I'm talking real from my life. It's my life. I'm kidding.
I just Sterling said, Queen Michelle, glad to see you are feeling better. Thank you.
Yes.
Elaine said, you never eat coattail? That's
No,
the same.
never. Not in Jamaica.
Oh, lover said, Leah, you're not born in Jamaica. No man, he grew up in the real Jamaica. What people talk about.
Absolutely.
Katrina says, oxtail used to be coattail. We used to eat it with the skin on.
With bean, and then when you finish eating, you fall over your lip and it stays stuck.
No, that's called skin.
Then the coattail too, because it have the same thing on it.
But oxtail fatty bad. You can't.
No, not oxtail. Like what we get now, talking about coattail when you really used to get good coattail, like what you see hang in the market. When them cook that down and you eat it, it make your lips stick together.
I don't remember having that oxtail. I only know the.
Whenever you see coattail and when you don't eat it, your lips then stick together.
I never had coattail. I'm oxtail. I'm gonna come to America. I eat oxtail and then cut off all of the fat and the skin off it. That is the meat and bone.
Sandra said foreign oxtail is turkey neck. A lot of people eat turkey neck as a delicacy. Sidonia said, good morning. I am late.
That smoked turkey neck or just regular turkey neck?
Regular turkey neck, like people put butter beans, just like how you cook oxtail.
Then why they don't use the smoked one? The smoked one would taste better.
I like the smoked turkey in stew peas.
Yes.
Tastes so good. Anne-Marie said, good morning, 3 the hard way from Baltimore.
Yay, hello, Baltimore.
Johnny says, I have 2 comfort foods that are not dessert or snack. Stew peas and white rice and pudding. Frosted coffee with fresh hard dough bread.
I love the stew peas and rice, but tell me, is it stew peas with pigtail? Because that is the idea.
Okay.
You don't want to get kicked off of the show.
I have pigtail in it.
Listen, you don't want to get kicked off of the show here by Michelle, It's pigtail thing. They said she got to the turkey neck. She didn't go to pigtail.
Jennifer Dacasson said, that's strange. You're the first Jamaican I know that don't know oxtail.
You're too young, that's why. You're too young.
Jonathan Jones said, Leo, me never eat it in my time in Arcabessa either. So maybe it's not Arcabessa.
That's my friend. That's my friend from Arcabessa. We grew up together. And he don't know it either. 2 hours poor. Hey, let me tell you something about Ashy. Me and Ashy, we call him Ashy. When me afraid of Dopey Bad when I grew up, and Ashy used to, when we done show, because we used to thief and rat, you can call it rat show. You got rat and go through one piece of zinc and get inside, and nobody not touch you, nobody you. And the time the show done, like, Dopey show done, Ashley have to walk me to my pay him 50 cents or 25 cents to walk me down my doorstep.
That's funny. You need to tell me more about you.
Don't tell me what Leo used to do.
Yeah, let's invite him on.
Yes, absolutely. Let's give you the link.
Paula Tabor says, I don't know how Leah don't know about oxtail. My dad is from St. Mary, Highgate, and we had oxtail all the time.
Yeah, I bet you're young. I bet you're 25-year-old or 30-year-old. That's the only reason why you can say that. Because now oxtail all over Jamaica.
Yeah. Philip said DM, direct message. Oh, who Philip on direct message? Is it Dr. Dianna?
Yeah.
Dianna as a
Well, I plan to go look for Philip when I come to Florida, so in Canada, but I'm making wife throw him out already. So
Donovan Jones says Shaw Park eggnog all the way.
Exactly, Ashley.
Man.
You are the best.
Dairy Farm, Brown.
Royal, Johnny said Royal Buckingham ice cream. I remember that.
Buckingham ice cream, Royal is different. Or is the same one?
Oh my God, listen to this. Sharon says comfort food is anything with high sugar. I true that. True that.
Leo, you've been reading the YouTube things, comments?
That's what I just picked up a while ago. Yeah.
Bishop said, what? Bishop said, good morning, I'm late. Paulette says ice cream and cake or ice cream and cheese doodles.
It could be bun and cheese. It could be bun and cheese, just as simple as that.
Yeah, but you have to squeeze up a bun.
Yes, sir! I don't think Michelle knows them kind of things. Michelle kind of stushish. So Michelle, have you ever squished the bun with the cheese in the middle? And so that you can just
I actually love bun and cheese. They used to say bun and cheese on my rice and peas. Love bun and cheese. Round bun. Like I love the round bun.
Yeah, the little slice bun them. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's what I love. Anne-Marie said Mama's fried chicken. Philip said
that could be comfort food too. Yes.
Philip said Leo,
Michelle grandmother manage water.
No, that's too infrequent.
Yeah,
comfort food must be available. I'm telling you.
She freezes it and she throw it out when she wants it.
She died. Maybe that's why I have no comfort.
I forgot to change your food.
Bishop said bulla and pear is comfort. But like bulla and pear.
So here comes Sharon. Sharon is saying it's full of sugar. Absolutely true. True.
Arlene said, good morning, my people. How you do? Petrina said, yes, best eating. Veronica said, it's cow food that makes your lips sticky. Cow food.
Yeah. Cow food? Well, no.
Cow food does, and cow skin. Cow skin also.
Ugh. Arlene says, we never eat oxtail when living in Jamaica.
Who said that?
Arlene.
Oh, thank you, Arlene.
Yeah, a couple people eat oxtail in Jamaica because they thought it was kind of expensive.
Yeah. So, well, we just never know it. My mother never looked at the way there.
Arlene said her comfort food is white rice and tin mackerel.
No, but that's easy. That's very easy. That's available. Yeah, I get not brown stew chicken. Too hard.
What's the other name for tin mackerel?
Boom.
Boom.
Dirty girl. Dirty girl.
They know what. One time my mother said, go get one boom. I say, what is a boom?
You know why it's a boom? You know why it's a boom?
Why?
Because if you leave it out too long in the sun, it goes up. Right? It blows up and it can blow up.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
Who left them mackerel out of door so long?
No, because sometimes you see, listen, man. You'll see not that empty. You'll see a can somewhere hanging out somewhere, and it did it for a long time. Nobody knows how to take it up. It gets hot and it starts to swell. And at some point it blows up because it's not supposed to be in a heat. So they call it boom. That's one. Dirty girl because mackerel releases some kind of blood in the water once a month, according to what me hear. My understanding is. So they release, while they're alive, they release blood. and you know how that means. So they call that dirty girl. And then what else they call it again? Dirty girl, boom. Anybody else have any more name?
I don't know, but I'm
Yeah, Tin Mackerel. Okay, so.
Errol said, cow-tail is with the skin. Oxtail is free of the skin. Johnny says, I don't know. I was a child. The stew peas did just nice. Yeah. Arlene said, what you said?
Stew peas, your parents cook it once every 2 weeks or once a week on a Tuesday evening, something like that, you know?
Yeah, my grandma used to cook it. My mother loved cooking too. Arlene said, never even see oxtail in supermarkets.
Exactly.
Arlene just never walk that side, man.
I true that. When you go to supermarket, you go to one place because you know exactly where you go for.
Walk wide and go.
I don't want money. Okay.
Natasha said, Rudy Ray Allen.
Who that?
What's that? Who is that, Natasha? Tell us. Donovan said, then go home by myself after show. I am Ashley.
Yes, he go by himself. He walk by himself, guy. Yeah, that's a film damn business. After he drop me off, me don't care. Me go through my door, and that's it.
Okay. Natasha said again, Rudy Ray Allen. Who is Rudy Ray Allen? Lisa said, hi guys. Bishop says, my mother cooked oxtail and that thing stick my lips together. Since then, I will never eat it again. So she's saying like he said.
Oh, that's the most ridiculous thing I ever heard in my life. Right. Okay. I understand, right? Understand. But for somebody not to eat oxtail, it's like saying you don't want the sun to rise up tomorrow. It's almost a similar thing because oxtail happen to be the nicest when it's cooked. When it cook good. When it cook good, all right. And you can take it out of the bone. And it's have the beans in it, and the gravy and the rice and peas, cheese and peas. There's nothing like the gravy and the rice and peas. The oxtail, the real brown to dark oxtail with the rice and peas. Why?
Okay, Donovan says, to be honest, my comfort food was condensed milk on bread.
Bread! Ah! Condensed milk from bread. Yes, this bread. That's the best bread in the world. Thank you, Ashley. White bread.
Sasha said, Leo, me a real country girl, and I had oxtail growing up. I am not a spring chicken like Leo. Johnny said, I had oxtail as a child. It was one of the Sunday dinner. It changed every week. Didn't like it because mom cooked it with butter beans. I had grown to like it.
It's interesting she said the change. Because when we call change, you gotta get curry goat once a month or so. You get curry chicken once a month or so. But at least 2 times a month or 3 times a month, you can be certain that you're getting brown stewed chicken. That's the change. Nothing else. You want to say oxtail by my plate?
Oh, my granny is to chicken color.
You know, me go cook so oxtail very early.
Okay, Petrina said a good pot of pumpkin soup with chicken foot. All of them will make your sticky. Nice. Darren said, don't forget coconut drops. All when it's done, you still are chew for a while.
Well, you know, you don't think we even take it to the drops. Coconut straw and sugar is comfort food.
Coconut what?
Coconut what? Oh, yeah. My grandma used to do that. Like, you just when a grate a coconut.
When grate and take out all of the juice of the coconut, then you get the straw and the trash and add sugar to it. Put back little energy in the sugar and nothing better than that. That's the best comfort food in the whole world.
Comfort food could also be roast green bananas with a
yes, I agree with that 100%.
Roast green banana with what?
A little salt.
I agree with that. Or you make fritters with the ripe banana.
Oh, yeah.
Those are available. Yes, those things are available.
Yeah, when you're really ripe. Instead of throwing it out.
Then I learn because it's a then I learn. You know.
No, I can make fritters, and I like making ripe banana fritters.
Oh.
I make
But you never hear about them kind of comfort food in your life, right? You never hear about these being comfort food.
I mean, you eat the coconut trash every now and again when you feel that inclined. But
every Sunday, we are talking.
Sunday you have to be comforted.
Diana, let me tell you something. I think there's a difference between hungry people and people who grew up with things, okay? Because when me I grew up, Sunday was the roughest day from like 9 o'clock until 3 o'clock. Okay, from 9 o'clock until 3 o'clock. Me hungry. Got church, right? Got church. And then I feed you at church. And you have to do that until like 2 o'clock. My sister would go home at 12 o'clock and go start cook, right? But when by the time he reach home, the trash in the coconut just done, she just done squeeze it out, and she put in one little peel, one little pan, one little peel, what other plastic or thing. I mean, go get that the peel then now, or the pudding pan, yeah, or the pudding pan. I mean, get that the peel there and pour it out in one plate, one cupped plate, and then pour sugar upon it, and that saved me until like 5 o'clock. What you say?
Well, let me tell you something, Leo. That would have never happened to me. One, because we not gone no church long so. So I'm a very good Roman Catholic. So we go to church at 8:30. We don't eat before Mass. So it's a ritual. We don't eat before you leave home at all. There's nothing that you eat because you're going to have communion and you do that on an empty stomach. But by the time we reach home, 10:30, 11 o'clock, we have breakfast and dinner get going. So no, so I'm not going to church long.
So our church go like this. They go to church from 8 o'clock in the morning and then put you in in a line, and then you go on one class, then call it
Sunday class.
Sunday school. Sunday school, they call it Sunday school. And then you have Sunday school for 1 hour, feed you. And leave now Sunday school and go to praise and worship. And that starts from 9:30 until like 11:30. All you do is sing and clap and praise. Sing and clap and praise. And then there's a little break where they expect the pastor to come. Nobody no move. And when the pastor come 12, he preach from 12 until like 2 o'clock. And you still have it at church. I mean, so you go figure. I mean, live 1 mile from church. Go figure.
And that's a good thing because on a 7th day, on Sunday, we're basically free. We wake up, we have our breakfast, we have a snack, and then we have our dinner, and then we have supper. That's why you go to church on Saturdays.
Yeah, but when you go to church on Saturday, you had to go for 12 hours like you.
Yeah, we go for church, but the thing is that we eat our breakfast. We go to church, but we had break for children to have their snack. You eat a snack, then you go to church, you have church, and you have lunch. Then after lunch, you have the next service, and then you go home and you have your supper.
All that's introduced later.
So everybody carry their food.
Most people go home. Some go home and some carry their food to church.
Yeah, when I went into the Seventh-day Adventist at the church, and what happened is that there was a different style, a different, they allow a lot of breaks, a lot of movement and stuff. But when I was at church, it was not easy. It was not easy.
Boy, so like you'd have to go ask His Excellency permission to go to the door.
Not easy at all.
Petrina said, tin boom, dirty girl. Patricia said, my comfort food is mangoes and more mangoes.
Yes, that is comfort for real. Yeah, sugar.
Arlene said flash out pink salmon.
Oh yes, that's another name for mackerel. Flash out.
That's mackerel. No, that's pink
mackerel. Flash out.
That's pink salmon.
No, tin mackerel. Another name for it is flash out.
Splash out or flash out?
Flash.
But it means it's spill.
No, flash out. You just show it. Flash out, I think.
Why?
Don't say, listen, Jamaica has a variety of comfort food that satisfy any desire They are natural, well prepared, healthy, and so delicious. Leon says, morning and blessings, all best. Comfort food, boiled dumpling, and curry goat.
Curry goat? Sitting around with you. Boiled dumpling and butter. No, curry goat.
Anne-Marie said, best way to cook it. That's about the oxtail. That's sticky. Kenrick says, rice and peas with ackee. My comfort food. I just said, I only knew tin mackerel as just that. Me too, until I grew up and my mom started saying boom. Did not know about any dirty girl and all that. I guess me way too stush. Paula said, I only know it as mackerel.
Hold on, they all need to pay for all these life lessons.
Yeah.
Especially when
you need to call it life lessons instead.
Especially with Leah, let us know more about the other side of Jamaica.
Yes, not ashy.
Because thinking about the other thing is, like how my grandmother come from country, like country. I guess when she moved to a little town, she just leaves some of those, traditional things and just move away. And then they come down to us, so we're not really familiar with it. But Leah experienced it all. We appreciate you, Leah.
Yeah, we really appreciate you, Leah, and all the history you bring to the table.
Bishop said Monday was left over. That is true. Monday I went left over there.
Yeah.
Comfort food to me is always rundown. Me love that enough. Me never eat rundown yet.
Really? I have a problem with this person.
Them can't make rundown. Who said they talk about rundown? They can't make rundown.
I think we're going way off what comfort food is. Okay, we are go far. We're not talking about dinner. We're not talking about breakfast. We're not talking about regular food and regular breakfast. We're talking about something that you already have your dinner. You already have your breakfast. You already have your lunch. That is not comfort food. Comfort food is something that you put in your body when you want to feel like you want to lay down and sleep, or you want to relax and just have it, or you just want to show off and say, boy, me I eat my 5 dumpling with butter.
Then suppose they don't eat them dinner and then want sitting for comfort them and then go make them dumpling. What wrong with that?
Come make rundown.
Yes,
Rundown take 2 hours to make.
Surprisingly, I forgot one of my friends, I could get up when we're studying and she really depressed and cook a whole meal just to eat. And it just relax her brain and she just,
Listen, you're right. But comfort food could be as paradise plum. It could be.
No, that is you eat all the time. That's not comfort food.
It could be.
Lover say, oxtail was the most expensive meat back in the day. It's still expensive.
It is. $19 a pound. US dollars. $19 a pound.
And I saw a restaurant
$1,800 Jamaican, $1,800 and something dollars Jamaican.
You see, and I see restaurants selling it near to $30.
Yeah.
And you have to buy the gravy, they don't give the oxtail gravy anymore.
Oh, you can't get oxtail gravy in America. You have to buy the gravy. You can't get curry chicken gravy, brown stew chicken gravy. You can't even get curry goat gravy, but you cannot get the oxtail gravy. Not free.
Just
what you want the oxtail gravy to do?
Everybody
so you buy fried chicken and you want pour, like an oxtail
fried chicken. There's anything nowadays. People come in and order any kind of meat and say, what kind of gravy you want? Curry goat or curry chicken or brown stew chicken. They get anything they want as long as it's company rice.
You don't have to buy curry chicken to get curry chicken gravy?
No. You could get the curry chicken and take out the gravy and get oxtail, get curry goat gravy on it.
Yeah, brown stew.
It's the mixture that I'm talking about, the rice and peas and the
or white rice. Philip says, rundown, my special. Lover says, even to this day, buying a plate of oxtail at a Jamaican restaurant in the US is the most expensive.
Yeah, man. You walk out and it's $30. I mean, it's like $50 for 2 oxtail plates. $50 easy.
Expensive, man. We want justice. VM said, don't like oxtail at all. Joni said Jamaican restaurants in New York actually sell oxtail gravy. Yeah, can you imagine? Trina said curry or stew chicken foot with anything. Best with breadfruit or dumplings.
I never eat curry chicken foot with breadfruit.
I love curry chicken foot. Yes.
I love curry chicken foot. I love chicken foot, period. In anything.
Only in a soup. Only in a soup.
No, man, curry chicken foot, bro.
Curry chicken foot gummy just like oxtail, you know. If you do the curry chicken, the stew, if you stew that
chicken foot,
it
gummy.
Yeah, man, it gummy just the same way.
Yes, and you know, you can't compare to oxtail though, Leo.
No, it's not that much, but you know, it's still gummy. You're right. You're right.
Well, this one is an interesting one by Sandra. My comfort food was pot water, seasoned with scallion thyme, and a
I totally and 100%, 150% agree with that. After the pot water, after the banana and the dumpling and the yam come out, you take the pot water and go make soup. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, Sandra. You're a real country girl.
Sandra, whatever you
don't throw out pot water.
Yeah, but I know that my grandfather used to drink that before he would have his dinner.
Yeah, yes.
Broth.
Oh, yeah.
The burp. Yeah. You're the burp. Yeah.
No, Leo, in a burp. For my grandfather, in a burp. My grandfather belch. Baby burp.
I belch.
Said roast provisions with fresh coconut oil to dip or butter if you have it. Yeah, me like roast yam. But you know, like on the roadside they sell the roast yam with the butter on it.
With roast saltfish.
You know them wicked, you know. Them wicked to us in Jamaica, you know? Because do you know that saltfish? Have you ever had saltfish? When you buy saltfish, it used to be the most expensive meat that Jamaica back in the day.
Oh, really?
And so, yeah, because we could only afford like quarter pound of saltfish, and they would put it in the ackee just for flavoring. So you don't get any saltfish at the end of the day. You just get the flavor of the saltfish. You could get as much chicken back as you want in Jamaica, right? And so much of our week's dinner, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, a chicken back you eat. I think
so why is it then wicked no?
It's just that the thing that we want most is the most expensive thing. Me wanted saltfish. You know, today, saltfish is my favorite food to eat. I can eat saltfish all day as long as you take out the salt out and all of the salt. As long as you leave this flavor of the salt tonight. So when I was growing up, I would roast saltfish with roast breadfruit. I would roast saltfish with eat with bread. I really, really love saltfish. I did not like chicken back.
Well, Leo, you know, you see how life different. I remember, and I don't know if I shared it with you guys, having some friends visit, an adult, several years ago, about 10, 15 years ago. And some friends visited from overseas, and I was going to make oxtail. So I got to the meat shop to go buy some oxtail. Because everybody come Jamaica and them checking you, buy your whole porridge stripe there, and they're going to just have a lime, oxtail around. And when I went into the meat shop and I stood there and waiting my turn, and these two people went and ordered normal, like them ordered 3 pounds of normal. And the other person ordered a couple more pounds of normal. So me say, what is normal? Well, it's chicken back. I mean, the lady kind of looked at me reluctantly, like, it's chicken back. So I said, okay. And then she said, but them have another one that have more meat on it, and that called hand cut. Jesus Christ. You have no flesh on it. Then you have the hand cut, which is more expensive, and it have more. Me say, look, man, give me 10 pounds. hand cut. And I said to hell with oxtail, and I go home and
Hold on.
boil banana and
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Uncut.
When them come and me say, boy, me never cook no oxtail, and me cook so hand cut. They say, yeah, it's hand cut and normal how me cook. They say, well, me tell you, then done them. They say the best thing they have it on Facebook. I tell people to guess how them I eat. When them normal.
Hold on. You have to make this clear because you're talking Jamaican. Is it uncut or hand cut? Which one?
Hand cut.
Oh.
It's the hand. The chicken is cut by hand, so they leave more meat on it. Hand cut.
You mean the chicken back?
Yes. It was fabulous. Normal.
Normal. Oh my God.
Normal or hand cut.
I don't like chicken back.
You don't like chicken back? Let me tell you the nicest thing. Nice Scotch bonnet panta pie with boiled banana and some dumpling. And two
I like chicken breast.
No, man, I like breast. That's too much meat.
I didn't like the chicken back either. And I hated to come home and knowing that we had to eat it, but I ate it anyway. Didn't like it.
Arlene, or did I say Arlene says?
Sorry, before I read that. And because of that, even today when I walk inside of a store, inside of a jerk center, if they don't have the breast of the chicken, I walk out because I'm not eating.
Me too.
You know,
Really? And if they have the breast, me gone for me no want that.
You don't want the breast?
No, me want the back and the leg and thigh and the back.
Go ahead.
Okay, Arlene said names for tin mackerel is flush out or pink salmon. Bishop says she's listing her food. Monday was leftover, Tuesday was fish cooked, fried, steamed. Wednesday was soup, Thursday was finger food, Friday was fried chicken, rum and raisin ice cream, blue draws, coconut drop. Saturday was fried dumpling, anything cooked with coconut milk. Sunday was rice and peas with any meat of choice.
Of choice,
yeah.
Mean
see
any
the wrong with
meat
you, Bishop. No problem with that.
Meat where mother have.
Johnny said curry chicken was weekday dinner. Sunday dinner was steak, fowl, fresh killed and sent, curry goat, oxtail, Jamaica Chinese style duck with all the trimmings, and if daddy wanted brown stewed chicken with ripe plantain.
You said daddy, which means you come from Kingston. You know, you say papa or poopa, you come from Kingston, okay? Daddy, we don't do daddy in Jamaica in a St. Mary. Me don't know no picnic we say daddy in a St. Mary. Daddy. That's so stush. Daddy, we don't even know Papa. It's Papa or Pa.
Papa or Papa.
You want to make sound stush, you say Papa, yeah.
Mia said poo.
Mia says, I'm glad that I got up to your show because I'm learning so much about Jamaica. Thank you. Leo Sanchez said, yes, Leo, the coconut trash with sugar are the cooking some used to use in my hand and make fashion.
Yes, thank you so much.
Only say, here, Diana, nothing before mass, then go home and have brunch. Bishop said, no, I cook on Saturday for Sunday and Monday lunch. Lisa said, visited Jamaica twice, landed in Kingston, then drove to the other side of the island by
Wait,
by a
crazy.
Diana. Yeah, me not see Diana.
Here's my surprise one time, right? So my friend I'd never gone to a Catholic church. I just never went to a Catholic church. And about 20 years ago, my friend said, you need to come to church with me, right? And I said, okay, I'll come. And she says, service is 10 o'clock. So I went to her house, picked her up, and we went to service. So when...
Service is mass.
Whatever. When about a few minutes later, after we sit down, the man made a presentation and thing. And everybody walk out of the church. I say, where them I go? She said, it's done. We said, done. I want another 1 hour we spend. I said, that was so strange to me. And how do you spend 1 hour at church? That was just far reaching out there for me. It was just not normal, So there we go. I'll go back to church, Catholic church.
Yes.
Okay, Patricia said, my stepfather was a butcherman, so I was privileged to the best oxtail, steaks, liver, and banana for breakfast on Sundays. And weekend dinner, always sweet. Good old days. Leon said, best comfort food here in the UK is Saturday soup, especially on a cold UK winter.
That I can understand. Yes. So comfort food is geographical. That's nice. Yeah, that's nice. That's a nice example.
Katrina says, we read the fruit trees on the way home. Never hungry for long. We went Sunday school, not the adult church, and lots of fruit trees in the schoolyard. We make them fat. All trees on the way home get raided by the kids.
Arlene, she didn't say she steal anything. She said she raid the tree. All right.
Arlene says, bulla and cheese, roast dumpling in hot ashes.
Yes. Ooh, that's when you
hold on. Let me hear that again. Let me hear that again. Say that again.
Okay, bulla and cheese, roast dumpling in hot ashes.
Oh, yeah.
We never hear about that.
Yeah. Oh, you never know about that?
No.
So, you see what I'm talking about? The only reason why this trio work is because one person don't know nothing at all. Okay? And the other one, all right, little bit.
Not that bad.
Not that bad. Because from the day she tell me say she could climb tree, slide down and the wire cutter. Me say, okay, she not too bad. But how can you come on this show and tell me say you don't know about roll up dumpling, roll up flour and throw in ashes to make it? Something is wrong with that.
Let me tell you, Michelle had the best roast in that because enough burning and enough fire, it's just the heat of the ash that bake it. So it have a nice outer color, black and you have to scrape it hard.
Inside is very nice. Inside
color. And you just have to blow it.
Okay, on our trip to Jamaica, we definitely have to try that out. Paulette says, we went to Sunday school. There was a break before the service started. It wasn't all day. So I just said I had the best of both church worlds. Sunday church, Anglican, Anglican good, and currently Seventh-day Adventist church.
Okay.
Sure, and so she like chop up chicken back curry.
Yes.
I know my sister used to chop it up fine, right?
Really?
When you go home, you don't see no chicken back in the plate. You just see something like a gravy, right? But it have stuff in it, And the fine piece was the actual chicken back. But you have to stretch. It should only afford like half a pound or a pound for the whole family. So she has to stretch.
Okay, that's good. Where's your sister?
New York are the best cooking in the whole world. Jesus.
Yes,
We have to go New York to a chicken back.
Sonia!
Johnny says, boiled dumpling and curry goat with gravy, nice. Lisa said shared. Oh, thank you, Lisa. Anne-Marie said callaloo and bread or fried dumpling with or without saltfish.
Oh, yes.
Me hungry.
Thank you.
Katrina said, yes, I can, not dinner. I make it because I wanted it when she cook our food. Patricia said, Jessica said her comfort food is pickle and ice cream.
There you go. Not pickle, but what the thing name where they make with red herring? The inner buckle. We did crackers.
Solomon Gundy.
Oh,
Solomon Gundy. That's comfort food. That send your blood pressure right through the roof.
By our airport. They still have it?
Yeah, man. So it was very. They went. There was a time about 3-4 years ago where you couldn't get it at all, but it's back now on the market.
It's back now. Okay, because I used to buy at the airport
with crackers.
Yeah.
You
Lorna
bite
says,
crackers or you bite in the jar. I bite in the jar.
in a jar. It was a jar.
Right.
A little jar.
No, you're right. I'm just saying you buy the crackers separately, but you sit down at home watching TV and taking one little knife and take it out of the jar and put it on the crackers.
Like caviar. You know,
it's like caviar. Yeah. It's Jamaica's caviar. Jamaica's caviar. Yes.
A super addition to that. Next time you're having Solomon Gondi, have some pepper jelly with it. So just put a little pepper jelly on the cracker.
Explain what pepper jelly is.
Pepper jelly is like a jam thing, but it's pepper, and it says pepper jelly.
Like, so I think a jalapeno pepper or a Scotch bunny.
No.
The next time you come to America, carry one bottle and mail it to me.
Jam. But it says, yes, I'll carry a bottle. I'll probably go see.
I got it here in Jackson.
Pepper jelly, not mint jelly, no. Pepper jelly.
Not what? Mint jelly? What is mint jelly?
Mint jelly is something you eat with lamb. So pepper jelly, now you're going to eat it with your Solomon Gondi. So you put a layer of pepper jelly on your cracker, and then you put the Solomon Gondi on top of it, and then you're going to be saying, oh my God.
We're going to plan out a trip where we have a nice brunch with all these things.
I like when I was growing up, my people around me, they used to like use the word chutney. Me even know what the hell chutney is.
Oh, chutney.
What do you call it?
Chutney.
Chut.
Is that one?
C-H-U-T-N-E-Y.
Chutney.
Yeah. But I didn't know what it was. For years, I didn't know what chutney was. Until it became America. That's what they said. Oh, you must eat chutney with curry goat.
Yes.
What the hell?
It's an Indian thing, right? It came from India.
No clue what it is. It's a one time.
It's an Indian restaurant if you go there. Petrina.
Talk about Jamaica. You know, we have a sorrel chutney too. You must
what?
try that.
Oh,
sorrel chutney.
Yeah,
oh my. We have to have a nice brunch with all these things to taste. Patrina says, okay, Johnny said, did I read that one? Okay, Leo, mild and buttered hard dough bread before bed. Patrina said, comfort food is something I either find quick or I make because I feel for it. Cooking is relaxing for me. Leah said, comfort food different between the UK and Jamaica.
Yes.
Anne-Marie said, we're looking at comfort food as any food we want to eat. That is true. Said, Leo, comfort food is different for everyone.
I agree.
I just said, Leo, you come from humble beginnings. The best way of living. That's why you're all young. You're all young. To you, I really appreciate you for that. Enough love.
Yes, Margaret Rattigan says curry chicken back with white rice is the best comfort food. But you know, I was thinking, what's my favorite experience in the kitchen? You know, and the one thing I could come up with is when my sister fried dumpling. That as soon as she look where 2 dumplings gone out of the pan, you know, and she's there trying to refill what she don't know so me eat out already, you know. By the time breakfast come around, I want a dumpling to eat, want something else, you know. But yeah, it's my best time in the kitchen.
Bishop said, "Ton cornmeal with butter whenever I'm peckish."
Ton cornmeal.
Ton cornmeal.
But we didn't put anything in it because I like turn cornmeal, but I like it with okra and saltfish and scallion and thyme and onion and all kind of spice.
Yeah, I have mixed feelings about turn cornmeal because when you think about turn cornmeal, you think about feeding hog, you know. But because you know when we grew up, the people with hog pens, all they do is just buy a whole heap of bag of cornmeal, put it in one sitting, mix it around, and hot it up. And then give them hog or them dog, whatever it is. But then I went to college, and it was during the time Michael Manley, and it was rough. And I remember having turn cornmeals, well-seasoned turn cornmeal. And I turn up my nose against it, and people say, "No, man, go and go eat it, go and go try it." And I tried it. It was really, 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 really good. It's well, you know, seasoned with all meat in it, saltfish and things like that. I said, "Whoa, on the man. More of this thing," but I never find anybody to make me turn cornmeal again. It was really good.
So
My thing. But Anne-Marie said this too early if you talk about them your food. Arlene said chicken feet make a good stew piece.
no,
Chicken
no
foot.
feet.
Chicken
Not
foot.
If a singular or plural of foot.
Exactly.
Anne-Marie said hot water good for relief gas.
A good belch. Yeah. And sometimes you see some people belch, you know. You wonder to ride. You say, Jesus Christ. And when you go get to that age, when you belch like that. I never belched like that.
Said, we all are given hot water soup, great for the stomach, all the nutrients in the water.
Yeah.
Anne-Marie said, that's my plan for this evening. Okay, we gave Anne-Marie an idea of chicken feet. Leon said, my dad used to make me drink hot water. Say good for you. Anne-Marie said, Aki with chicken back good too. Mr. I see people are cook like
yes.
Aki, and they put different stuff in Aki.
Pork, fried pork. As a great flavor.
Corned pork, yeah.
Yes, salt pork, corn pork. What the difference between corn pork and salt pork, by the way? Is this the same, right?
Well, I know one must be cure good and one must be just salt.
Normal and uncut.
Normal and uncut.
But it's, you know, it takes long because you have to fry the pork crisp first.
Yes,
put it aside and make your ackee, and then you mix them together. But the pork now have to come back soft. Right?
No, not necessarily. You can have some soft and you have some crispy pieces in there.
Okay. All right.
I'm a pork expert.
A pork expert. All right. Whenever we meet you, we make sure you cook some pork for me. All right. Fried pork.
Myra said no. Why you say no, Myra? Johnny said my grandfather did the same thing with pot water. He loved his roti and curry gravy, but had to drink his pot water first.
Roti.
Yeah.
You know, have a lot of roti in Jamaica now? Roti.
Yeah, a lot of roti, surprisingly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
When I grew up, I only hear about roti.
Well, we had an Indian family. You have some traditional Indians in Jamaica still.
Come on, I know.
So they used to
get roti. Indian friend, they always make roti.
Yeah. Paulette said, Leo, not everyone had chicken back. Really? Surprise.
Chicken back selling at every shop.
Everywhere. So everybody wants chicken back.
In fact, when you open the freezer, in our shop, there are certain things that are naturally there. Suck, kiss pop, serve me long, chicken back. That's
what
it.
Serve me long?
And chicken foot.
Now, the chicken
serve me long?
You don't know what serve me long is?
No.
Suck.
Diana, neither you know, suck.
Or the long one.
In a plastic bag and then it's in a plastic bag. A little Ziploc bag.
Then take Kool-Aid and make it into a drink and make it freeze. Put in one bag and make it freeze and then sell it.
Bag juice.
Bag juice.
A predecessor to bag juice.
It's a predecessor to bag juice. It served me long. You just cut one little hole and you suck it till it take long to done. Okay? We have some ice in there and in the hot sun.
Oh, Bishop said no, Leo. Saltfish roasted or fried is always good. Yeah, that's why I'm saying lovely fried.
Yeah, man. I love it. Yeah.
Bishop said, Diana, I have to send you some different kind of saltfish I have seen here. Sandra said,
send it there, Bishop.
Sandra says, so did mine, Queen Diana. My grandfather had pot water before eating dinner. Leo, you have me laughing so hard, crying tears with the belch. My mother and grandmother does that. Mama would have any part of her body with pain and do the belch. That's right.
Yeah, that's how the belch. You wonder, when are you going to get to that part? Because, it's like a normal thing. It was so normal around Uncle Bessa that when you reach a certain age, you belch a certain way.
I don't care no more.
I don't know.
That's why I'm so sick. I don't know, drink no pot water. I'm belch.
Yeah, belch. Jan says, nearly dinner time. Here, Uno make me hungry. Me gonna cook some shop. Oh, me gone food shop for oxtail, rice and peas. Diana said, I learned something today. Normal and hand cut. Me too. Anne-Marie said, I love my auntie's chicken back. I don't like the breast, dry meat.
Yes.
Oh, Johnny said chicken breast too fleshy.
Yes.
Maxine said, the bony part of the chicken is the best. My best friend was vexed with chicken legs because that was only served to her father.
Fathers were the head of the house. So they get the two chicken foot.
Okay. Anne-Marie said, I call my grandpa daddy. Arlene says, you guys are cracking me up. Maxine said, I said daddy and mama. I'm from St.
No, something is wrong with that. The mama thing is country. You can't have mama and daddy. You must have mummy and daddy. That's the combination. Mummy, daddy and mommy, or daddy and mommy. Either mommy or mummy and daddy. Well, if you say mama,
she'll tell you what she used to do.
If you say mama, you have to say papa. You have to say papa. That don't make no sense. All right, Arlene. All right.
Johnny said, yeah, Arlene. Johnny said, Saint Angelio. It's what I still call him. Papa was my mom's father, aka my grandfather. And Marie said, me too, brown tall. Petrina said jerk pork or chicken and hard-dough bread or roast yam or breadfruit on Fridays. We never cook Friday. My sister granduncle was the jerk man in Boston.
Good reason of a cook.
Michelle said, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Johnny said, Leah, practicing Catholic, went to mass every day or visited the church during the week, including Saturdays. Church was always open 7 days a week.
Yep.
Okay.
Michelle said roast dumplings are the best. Minute we got try.
Mm-hmm.
Paulette said, I don't know about ash. Me either, Paulette, but they say it's really good, so we have to try it.
Yeah.
Petrina said ash is bread.
Whoa. Hot ash is not just for dumpling. It's for birds. When we go shoot bird and come back, we got them and then put them in the hot hash. When it comes out, it's the best darn meat that you can ever eat. What? No. You put anything that can withstand the hash without you when you eat the bird, the ashes they're in the meat already. So you eat the ash. It's okay. Not kill it at all.
Mister, I'm going to try it. Jamaica. Katrina said, ashes bread, that one. Oh, ashes bread. You ever hear about that one? Yummy. Realize it's the naan bread our way.
When you say ashes bread, what does that mean? What does that mean? I'm curious.
Katrina. Maxine said, bowl up here. Maxine said, I have never heard about that roll-up dumpling and fire. What?
Maxine, you tell me where you grew up. Please tell me where you grew up. It will explain, okay? All right. And I
open a Clarendon for me, come from Clarendon and me know.
It cannot be St. Mary. No.
What we gonna do, when we go on our trip, is do a video of it. Because people not gonna believe, so people can see how it's done.
Yes.
Leah said, Sandra said, Leah, me love your sister. She can't cook. Yeah, like I would want her to visit.
Body.
We're going to New York.
So gonna make cooking look like a every minute business. Yeah, I mean, it's like very simple. You
can make her come to Florida because it might be easier for we come to Florida.
All right.
Down. Petrina said roast fish, especially when you go river or sea and not run a boat. That's true. We used to eat roast fish at beach. We used to have one fisherman, my uncle.
My sister cooked up fried dumpling where I'd never seen before, but she said she learned it from one of them small island person. It's a fried dumpling, but when it's fried, it has a pocket. So you take ackee or saltfish and just stuff it inside the pocket.
Yeah.
I don't know which one on island. And maybe there's something, the fried dumpling, we were at a funeral and there were like 60, 70 persons there and she could not finish frying because she made the ackee and saltfish and she made the saltfish and then she fried the dumpling and the dumpling them couldn't come out of the pot. It's really good. So I'm looking forward to that, where she makes those pocket fried dumpling, where we can just stuff the stuff in it.
Yeah, I went to a Trinidad event where they had it. Paula said, Leo, can you give me the info for the trip to Jamaica? Thank you for mentioning it, right? It's gonna be epic.
The pandemic mess it up. So we don't plan it yet, but we are going to plan something soon.
Johnny says, my favorite comfort food is beef patty, cocoa bread, and cola champagne. Yeah, I love a good beef.
I agree with that. That's a good comfort food.
And especially cola champagne soda. Nicely does burn you.
Here's why it's comfort. You grew up on the stuff when you're at school. Yeah. This was your lunch, standard lunch. When you get older, you have the memory and you want to feel comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's
I guess that's why I love this soup, because my grandmother used to make it. So it gave me comfort. Yeah. Katrina says, I make it so good. Enough pepper, onion, and garlic scallion.
What's she talking about?
I guess she make it patty herself.
I don't. Is that right? Oh, okay.
Sandra said, pickle and ice cream sound like pregnant food, not comfort.
Pickle.
Erica said,
pregnant women. But pregnant women are good at comfort food.
Yeah, they eat anything.
They eat anything.
Weird stuff. Erica Hall said the pepper jelly sounds interesting. Johnny said, like I said, Solomon Agonde, pepper jelly, I have 3 bottles, different brands, and water crackers. Gamba has some after the show. Thanks, Diana. Michelle said, I guess the pepper jelly sounds good. Lisa said, who has a dog that wants to be on the show?
Who a dog?
He wants to be on the show. Tony says, yes, Michelle. Then I forgot I had sorrel chutney in the cupboard too. May not finish cleaning house with this comfort food talk. That's good. Mitchell said boiled dumpling with some hot, dirty gal.
Jesus Christ Almighty.
Dirty gal.
What? Dirty gal. Oh my God, I never heard that one before. Hey, it does not work unless you're using the patois slang. Or I don't know what the hell is a dirty gal. That is slang. That is actually disrespectful. That's disrespectful.
Dirty gal. Katrina said, Johnny said, turn common is our grandparents feed the dogs. Katrina said, yep, we feed the livestock. Italy feed the rich. It is polento. They call it polento in Italy. See?
What is polento?
I guess it's turn common.
Turn common. But what they do with it is that they turn the cornmeal, they put it into a shape, like they'll probably put it into a bread pan, and some people slice it and then they fry it over. So you go to a fancy restaurant and you order polenta.
Order polenta.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next time you go, just say I'm eating polenta. Okay, here my dog know.
I have seen where hey, ladies and gentlemen, listen. We are
to get a dog.
No, hold on. Let me explain something to be. I don't think they mind, but I just have to say it anyway.
Yes.
We are conducting our show from our own home. It's one of the things that make us so diverse and make us so easily accessible. So when Michelle brings her son onto the show, sometimes I mean it's okay. We are creating life as it is. It's not. We are not trying to be stush. We're not trying to be NBC and JBC and RJR. We are 3 people who are living our lives at home with ourselves and with our dogs and our kids. And so, feel free, right, to bring your dogs on camera or to bring your baby on camera. It's okay, but I don't have a problem with it at all. I think it's a nice touch because you're making it easy for other persons who are part of our viewership that make it easier for them to be normal with us. So that's what this is about.
Thank you very much, Leo, for making us feel at ease. And yes, I see you equate us to the ABCs and the RGRs, but just to say that we have long surpassed their their qualities. But thanks for saving that. Yeah, I feel better about it.
I didn't say it for you. I said for the audience. I don't want people to think that, you know, we are ABC and RGR and JDC. We're not. We're
better.
That's what I'm saying. Thank you. We are, but thank you, and I understand, and I hope people understand too, and appreciate it. Thank you for saying it.
Yeah, man. I think it's necessary for us to.
But let me tell you, we are run out of comment now because Michelle, I don't think we can keep up with them.
Sharon said, translating patois into English is a hot mess. It's that dirty girl. I think Blacker did something like that the other night. What did it say again? Blacker had a story about somebody who said, leg off of me. You remember that? Leg off of me. Leg off of me.
Sorry about the two young people them at the school kissing.
Yes.
And he catch them. And when he walk in and she push with the boy and said, leg off of me.
Leg off of me.
Leg off of me.
He said, say that in English. Say that in English. He said, let go off of me.
Only in Jamaica.
All right, so many comments. Oh my.
Go ahead. Take some
of them.
Take some.
Yeah, man. Yes, that's why the show is a hit, Joni. Gordon said, make it real. Sandra said, I'm thoroughly enjoying the show. We just realized growing up in the country, me well-rounded. I can relate to everything. Henry said, dirty girl. Bishop said, my dad did it too. Michelle said, it wouldn't let me rewrite it. Michelle won't correct the dirty girl.
Okay, Michelle, that's good. That's good. That's a good one, Michelle.
Yeah, your show is, Sandra said, Leo, your show is authentic and stands alone, just like the Jamaican flag. Love it. Thanks.
Oh my God. You know, I looked at a thing this morning. I think it's Dianna who shared a video, and the video, the title of the video was, you know, I watched all of it, by the way. Let me see if I can find it.
Oh, I shared it.
Oh, it was you who shared it. It says, how local media destroys Jamaica. And Dianna, if you get a chance, look at that.
Yes, I started looking at it. I didn't listen to all of it, but the topic resonated with me because the truth is that media destroys, and I wouldn't even say Jamaica or wherever it is, media destroys. Yes. Unfortunately, because we're Jamaicans and this is our space that we care about, the media destroying Jamaica is having a great impact. Yeah. On not just us locals. I know that the commentator was saying that on the locals, it impacts them so much because they begin to think that they're in the worst possible place. Right. But it also impacts those out in the diaspora, and it impacts potential visitors. Because when the first thing you're going to do, you're going to go to Jamaica, you're going to look on them local news, what the news is saying. So yes, it does.
And it's unfortunate because we want to come home. But it's not just pandemic that's preventing us from coming home. It's pandemic, but plus the news. Because the news, you know, she made a great point. If you look at our regular news print, there's never anything about crime on the front page. It's never. They made a decision some 25, 30 years ago to take crime off of the front page. And you don't see people, somebody getting shot, unless really it's a major event, like a child, a kid shoot up a whole school or that kind of thing. But you don't see the normal, regular thing. Crime is not the number one killer in Jamaica. It's those unhealthy eating habits unhealthy living styles. It's cancer. It's stroke. It's heart attack. It's high blood pressure. Those are the things that are killing people. The amount of people that die each year in Jamaica, 1,000 people who die from murder is not even quarter of the people who die in Jamaica from the other things. Not even a tenth.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, Leo, but it's still bad, the crime. But with me, I could talk about my experience. Like before, as I said, when in that video we watched, she mentioned John Saul and Montego Bay. Like when they reported the crime that occurred in John Saul, they said Montego Bay. My family is at John Saul, and it's a drive out of Montego Bay to get to John Saul. But when you look at it and they say cry for Montego Bay, you're thinking Montego Bay.
Everywhere in Montego Bay.
Horrible. And as you see when we went, we did go around and nothing happened.
Absolutely.
So that's a fear, because I had a fear that said, like, once I get to the airport,
everybody will shoot you. Everybody will shoot you, right?
Oh, and that wasn't the case. And I had this fear like, oh, you can't walk around because somebody goes shoot you. That's not the case where I live. But everybody have that fear. And you talk to people where I live and they say, I'm not going back home because of the crime. And then when they do visit, they realize, oh, you can't move around. It's not really you directly impacted. Usually if somebody's involved in something, they might get impacted or their family. But you can maneuver and go around, but be cautious.
Yeah, we brought up this careless approach to journalism a few weeks ago.
Last week, actually.
It was last week when that young lady, they sprawl her face all over the paper, all over. I mean, to me, that's really careless of you to have a young lady, a 9-year-old girl who does not even understand the impact of what's going on. She should understand. And all of a sudden, she is front page news every day for a whole week. What the hell are we doing?
Leo, I hear you both and your comments, but I want to address first the issue of the US making a concerted effort not to put the articles on the front page. And that we think we have reduced somewhat in Jamaica. But they can do that with giving their population an assurance that something is being done. When you live in Jamaica and you don't get an assurance or you feel any sense that something is being done. Look here, this man abducted those 2 children from when in St. Thomas, and they still can't find the man. Okay. More than 2 years ago, we have a girl, a site challenged UWI student who went missing, and we still can't find them. Okay, there is a news article that tells you that in September, this 14-year-old twin missing, and we still can't find them. So we don't get a sense that there's anything being done. So I might as well put it on the front page.
But that's unfair, because it's creating the fear that from us, from our perspective. But I don't think that was the problem that she was bringing out. What she was bringing out was, for example, somebody, a gang member, kills somebody or shoot somebody, and they think it has something to do with retribution. It has something to do with somebody did somebody harm, and then they put thank you, and they put the cousin picture in there saying something, or the mother, and this was a reprisal. And so therefore, if it's a reprisal, then you are giving them information to go hurt the mother.
And the people them need to realize that them not have no dealing with the press.
No, they need the press need not to
back and go about your business.
The press don't need to put it in the face.
But when the people come for a report, you don't have to give them a report. You need to be responsible for your own self. If them shoot my dog and I figure I know who shoot my dog, I'm not going to be on the press saying I think I know who shoot my dog. I must go deal with who I think I know shoot my dog. I'm not going to put my picture over there.
She brought up something like somebody gets shot and the person who did the shooting thought that this person was dead. Oh, reports are they reported that the person is gone to Cornwall Regional Hospital. They didn't die after all. How do you release that kind of information? What's going to happen then?
But then you blame the police, because if this is an attempted murder, and which is why I say there needs to be a plan, because there is no assurance. Yes, it's irresponsible.
No. The media need to have that responsibility. They don't need to print that. Even if they know it, they don't need to print it.
Could I say something?
Yeah.
I'm in the middle of it. I'm in the middle. I get the point. But I agree with you, Dr. Dianna. Nothing is really being done to make you guys feel secured in Jamaica. Like the police is working, getting things done, resolved. But I get Leah's point too, because the media is overzealous in trying to get the click. Because even when the little girl was found, they were trying to go into the police car to give a picture of the girl. Like, why you have to zoom in to see? All we need to know is that she was found and she's with her family. We don't need to see pictures. So they're trying to get all of this, which is the extra we don't need. You know, like, so those things they need to keep under wraps until the investigation is completed. And as you see what false information, look what happened. They went and killed this guy, this innocent guy.
Yeah.
So we have to be careful of that. They need to be mindful of that, because a lot is happening in Jamaica, in addition to the crime. Because especially now, I just saw the report in Gibraltar, St. Anne's, where the bauxite company is digging out, like, digging. But there's a school, like at the edge of the school, you see them doing their mining, which is going to directly impact the students. That's not brought to the attention of anybody in the media. And then you see people's homes, so that's cancer for these children who are going to be an asthma and all these things. And it is being ignored. But nobody knows as these things are happening. So it'll be good if they actually highlight other issues that are directly impacting our community. And as you say, stroke, it's a big thing, because every day I hear about another person dying from stroke or something, but nothing is being done or highlighted. So yeah, the crime is a thing, but there are a lot of other things that needs to be addressed in the media that is just buried. Nothing is being done.
We probably need to ask the question, what is the mission or the vision or the intent of our local media? And we probably need to ask the conglomerates, what are their intention? Perhaps we might need to look for the opportunity within it to create our own newsletter to say, well, okay, make we start to talk about these things that are impacting the society. You just spoke about this construction and all of these exposures and potential cancer causing for children years down the line and our immediate family. But perhaps it is that the media is under pressure and they can't publish it.
Well, that is absolutely true. The point that she made this morning when I watched the thing this morning is that there are people who are controlling the media.
Yeah.
Whether it is the government or whether PNP or whomever it suits, the persons who are paying the money to have, because to do good journalism, she's saying, to do good journalism require money. If we are going to look at that school, Michelle, we're going to look at that school where that's their excavation is taking place. It requires money to go and do the work to find out exactly what, why, who, how, when, and where.
Who gave the permission? Like, who the hell?
But it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen because the one ministry will get a mandate not to advertise with the Gleaner because they carry this article. So no more promotion, advertising money comes to them. So they're not going to investigate it.
That's right.
That is just a plain ordinary.
Relegated now just to find clips. And that's why social media gets in. I love social media and what it's doing to our media. Because when they do something wrong.
Oh yeah, that's a comment.
Or when they do something wrong, the social media jump on it and say, listen, man, I know how this is supposed to go. Or
yes,
it's supposed to go. If we don't like this, and they respond. Because once upon a time, people had free will to say, and whatever they want to once upon a time. But the social media is watching. Go ahead.
They're attacking them now. Even the politicians are getting attacked now. Beverly said, creating an anxiety bringing fear. That is true. Johnny says, sadly, Jamaica has lowered their standards by opting to do yellow journalism and salacious reporting. The press is also intrusive and abrasive and have no manners. That 9-year-old in the States, no one should see her face or anything about that child. That is true. I agree.
True.
Bishop said, poor journalism, police want rating. That is true. Sharon said, Jamaican and the country itself obviously have something so special. That is why so many emphasis, time and money is being spent to put out, I think she mean outrageous, gorgeous people and country into bad light or to take advantage of. Does not mean that there are not favorable people in Jamaica and the things are not perfect. Think about it. Arlene said, should we not leave this topic for another session?
Arlene want to talk about food.
Arlene, we touched on everything. Patrina said, so true. Talk about these topics all the time. Makes it so much harder for my folks back home and those of us here who want to contribute to our country, to our home in family and family side. Michelle, corruption. Patrina says social media has opened the communication for us to be able to dissect and hopefully heal a lot of the cracks. That is true. That is true. I am see because when sometimes I see some things and like people putting all the correct information, even the media sometimes put out false information, and people come and say, no, that is incorrect. Because now you see a guy from is it NWA that is actually suing the newspaper that said he was at the event.
NWA, yes.
Yeah. So he's suing. He said I wasn't there. I guess I didn't retract it or whatever. But he's taking them to court.
Yeah. Listen. I've read enough articles for example, I've read enough articles where a writer, I have to say, a writer in the newspaper writes that the diaspora says that this and that and that.
Yeah.
The diaspora thinks that this and that and that. And I said to myself, I bet you I'm going to want somebody to talk to. I dropped dead. I want somebody to talk to. They did not go to England. They did not go to 15 people in London. They did not go to 30 people in Canada. And then definitely never 100 people in America.
And then definitely never speak to Michelle.
Thank you.
And then never talk to Michelle. They pick up the phone and call one somebody and say, what do you think? And then the diaspora. There's no one person that represents me.
My right little coconut water and little lime juice, my blood pressure.
Oh, yeah. Don't do that.
Little coconut water.
Say one person in the diaspora. But don't say the diaspora thinks that. You're not going to think that. Nobody can say the diaspora think. That's wrong. There's so much different communities here.
Or if they said the association, whoever they speak to,
the president of the association of this company, then says that. But don't say the diaspora think that. That is foolishness. Absolute foolishness.
Yeah, because it kind of
you and Bishop a family?
Me and Bishop might be.
You and Bishop a family?
Maybe she come from John Saul. So
yeah, family of Zurich can go no.
I know my family all over. All of them I find one from John Saul who was in Iraq as an engineer.
Okay. Johnny says, unfortunately for me as a child, when I asked my parents why we live here and gave up so much, the response she was always Jamaica mashup. It wasn't until after university that I discovered Jamaica for myself with common sense and wisdom. Beverlyn Campbell says, creating an anxiety, bringing fear. Yes. Sadly, Jamaica has lowered their standards by opting to do yellow journalism. Oh, you read that already?
Yes, I heard that one already.
Arlene, I said,
here's Sharon asking.
Says, Johnny says, need to verify and peer review these reporters.
I plan to do that. I plan to do that, really. Especially the thought. I plan to look at a lot of these, put them together, and find out exactly why they use the term diaspora to mean the general diaspora when they didn't do the research.
Yeah, but I think they were talking about the reports, actually researching them, not about the diaspora. Like when they made this report, like actually compare, like I usually compare and look, and I usually go across different social media, find opinions. So somewhere in there, there's the truth about what is happening. So
Sharon asking, is there anything being done to find the vigilantes who killed the innocent person? Once upon a time, they would have got jail. We don't know if they might do anything.
We don't know.
They probably just arrest it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's unfair justice.
It's unfair. Maxine said they do not have to speak with everyone in diaspora to get a representative view. Yes, they need to qualify, but the journalist should be able to pull the president of the organization. That's what we said. They could use the president who talk, but oftentimes they're talking on behalf of everyone. That's what we said. You're basically agreed with us.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it kind of sad. But yeah, the crime thing, because I'm telling you, I was nervous for a few years for going to Jamaica. Like nervous. You know, like the nighttime you want to lock up in your house and lock down. And you see people just move around, enjoying, you know. It kind of sad.
There's a segment of Jamaica that's saying there was no cult. And then there's a segment where the reports are cult with Kevin O, right? There's a cult. And what do we call a cult? Did it match? Did it fit? Defining a cult, did Kevin O have a cult or did he have a church? What is it?
Well, they said it was a church. Wasn't he under an umbrella of churches? It's just after this whole fiasco why they're cutting him off. But he was under umbrella. The whole Pentecostal.
Is a Baptist church?
No, Pentecostal
church.
Yeah, and he was head at one time. He was president for a region. So it's just that because of this that happened.
So I see the media. Almost every media outlet saying cult. Is it a cult or is it not? Or did he have a cult?
I don't know. It's kind of strange.
What do you think? What do you guys think out there? If we look at what a cult is, did he design somewhat of a religious that was a religious practice that was written and outside of what we are accustomed to seeing, or this was what is it? Did he design something that was different from everybody else, or this was an event that is it the fact that he had an event that's why we're calling it a cult, or did he? Because a cult is something that's developed over a period of time,
The attorney says not to call it a cult because it's not a cult. I don't know what the definition of a cult is, but we tend to categorize anything that happens that is untoward or runs contrary to what we consider to be ideal or right, a cult. And I just leave it at that.
As I grew up, when the Rastafari movement was being formed, they called it a cult.
Exactly. Runs contrary
to what the churches said did it. Who weren't Catholic, they considered cult until whatever, and they became
right until it becomes a. But that's why I was asking: was he practicing a particular type of religious thing over a period of time for it to become a cult, or is it just one event that they use to determine that this is a cult?
Yeah, well, we don't know. We don't know if it happened before or after. And in that, we can't tell unless other church members come forward. We don't know what happened because everybody say it's the first they've seen this. So we really don't know. We're gonna just have to wait. Let's see.
Patrina says some of the older folks are disconnected with Jamaica, and I hear the negatives all the time. Thank God I was raised there and go back as often as I can to keep my child connected and invested in Jamaica. I'm from the country. Yes, there is crime and spilling over into my lovely parish, but I have hope it will not take root and sit down over there. It was a cult from all my research. It falls in the definition of a cult. Bishop says it's a cult. Joni says it fits the definition of a cult based on what information gathered so far. Dianna says it seems to me that the cult only reaches out to some folks. From my observation, they know better than to try and reach some that does not panel this. I don't know.
But I just think it's kind of weird. How did you see the officer that just got kicked out at the military?
Yeah, they found so that issue was her bullet was there. That's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one.
Yeah, there's an officer that they just told him to resign.
Okay.
But there's some people coming who know him from you. He's an upstanding guy from high school, you know, the straight arrow, you know, like firm, discipline. So it just weird how we reached to him.
Well, Paulette has Googled cult for us and tells us cult is a misplaced or excessive admiration for a particular person or thing, according to Google.
Well, I guess based on that definition.
Oh, that's Paulette. Thank you, Paulette. Thank you. A cult. A cult. All right. Oh, God. Yes, I appreciate that.
Too much this morning. We need comfort food.
I do. Actually I have some. I have a piece of bun that my brother baked from a long time.
I'm going to ask if I say bun.
And the same bun. I'm not going to look on it now.
How long that the bun
listen, from December last year. I'm going to look on it now to see if me can cut it and eat it. No, actually, I want to make me go. I'm a cupboard to go see if me can eat it. And I might put it back going, but I'm going to see if I can. What?
A bun in a cupboard.
A bun in the cupboard, you know, one tightly covered thing, you know. I mean,
take pictures.
Yeah. So you need why your next of kin for them. I forgot no for call.
I'm gonna put it on my will. Yes.
You know, in the freezer, in a cupboard, in a one tin.
Yes.
No, Leo, when I strongly suggest say, you know, but I eat that piece of bun there today.
Why?
No, Leo, you have a sick. Is that the bun that don't spoil long time?
Busy. Yeah, some busy. Keep some busy beside.
I forgot drink like a busy.
Actually, so I'm keeping it. I was planning to keep it until like Thanksgiving or December when he make brand new bun and then you'll compare them. That's what it is.
Lover say, may I enjoy me ackee and saltfish and roast breadfruit right now. Then I ask you if you bun in a freezer. Then I know in a freezer and I cover that's a reference boat.
It's nicely wrapped in plastic.
Parchment paper.
Oil, oh, look at that parchment. Oh my God. Parchment. Oh, the name of that.
Leo, you're going to eat. Let me tell you, I've added protein to that, the bun there. You know, it's just a bun today.
You know, I told somebody, so we were very poor. So when there are times when if you buy 2 bread and, you know, it take long for done, you know, it start growing something on the side and thing. I'm going to tell people, some of just, you know, scratch it off. And then have me.
Well, Arlene said that bun grow Jonjo now. Peter Gay said long time. Dianna said, Leo, please pour some grape juice on it. My dad said, let it sit for 10 minutes and then go eat.
Leave me alone.
Leo, we suggest you know eat it. Michelle, what you say?
Don't eat it, please.
No, Leo,
we don't go about the business. Go about the business. We not pay no mind at all. None.
When you go there, you're going to have some antibiotics grow out.
I took my vaccine. I took 2 doses of vaccine. So I don't know one of that.
You know, when you eat that,
vaccine can help you.
Lord,
I get some antibiotics when you eat that the bun. Oh,
Michelle.
God. Leo, do not eat a bun. Bishop
it's time.
Some rum.
A time.
We are going to plan. It looks like the virus is coming down in Jamaica. The
gathering is 10, so it's public gathering of 10. So whatever we plan is either we're doing 10 or 15 at most, but we can plan for bigger crowd than that right now.
So you can't drive in the bus with more.
Oh, you can drive 2 different 10, I suppose.
Yeah, we drive 2 different 10.
Mm.
But we don't want no more than 10. I mean, 10 is enough.
And it's good for now.
Yeah.
10 people.
But we don't want nobody. Okay, please. If you know the other trope, put some paper in your stomach. Because we don't want nobody at trope.
Walk with your own newspaper.
Walk with your own newspaper. Walk with your own newspaper. I don't know.
You try with plus 10.
And three,
The
no,
driver.
plus seven. And make sure it's not having a nutmeg putting on the mouth or the piece.
Okay, so 7 people.
Yeah. Or
So
the
first
piece
7 who said them are come. All right.
or the piece of cinnamon, in the mouth. And piece of foil paper to put back on the ears.
The bun don't grow antibiotic on it now. That means you're going to get antibiotic when you have that.
I have the cheese too. But yeah, I mean, yeah, we're planning the trip. It's going to be next year.
All right, 10 people.
Sometime in
Are we
July.
doing it just about Easter time, Ash Wednesday, because after that I'm on fasting.
Oh, Ash Wednesday, good.
So we have to end it Ash Wednesday. So it have to be the week leading up to Ash Wednesday.
What are we talking about?
We trip.
Ash Wednesday? Why not the summer?
Yes, it finished summer too long. The people ain't ready to go up on that trip, Leo. You're not ready to go up on one trip.
No, summer can't go so early. Too early.
What time?
Leo, you can't do February. February too early. You want to wait all the way down at July, August when sun hot like hell?
Well, I want to make sure that them have vaccine under virus under control.
All right, so it looks like July then.
Yeah, I don't want to expose nobody to nothing with them, And anybody that come on the trip, them better show me them passport.
All right, so after July, I'm not available July 30th because my Clarendon College having their 80th anniversary and I have to participate.
We can come.
All right, fine, come, we no come.
Yeah, we can come because I want to be on that and I want to take another view of that thing.
Yes, and we have a whole week of activity, so come.
Okay. All right. Michelle, start us out and kill the day.
Well, thanks everybody for tuning in. I always look forward to Saturday mornings and Tuesday nights at 9 p.m. And I hope you're having a wonderful morning. I know you did. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of the day and the rest of your week will be awesome. And remember, COVID is still a thing. Wear your mask, sanitize, social distance. And we must all do our part just to make Jamaica a better place and also our community. Have a lovely afternoon.
Thank you very much, brethren, sister, friend, Michelle. Thanks, guys, for joining. It was really good being here this morning. A rather warm morning here in Jamaica. Looking forward to the rest of the day. Curfew is at 8 o'clock today and not 6 o'clock as usual. So I still have 2 more hours. I can walk up and down Outer Street. But I think I will make some chicken foot soup. All right, take care. God bless you. Enjoy your week.
And I will go and open my bun and look at it, and then I'll let you guys know.
You should have probably opened it, make we see
it. Take pictures.
All right, guys, you have a wonderful weekend.
Before you go, are you on later with music?
Yes, I'm on.
What time?
6 o'clock.
Your time, 6 o'clock.
Yes, 5 o'clock Jamaica time.
Fine.
We play music on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday evening. This evening is oldies, we call it rocksteady, ska, and some early reggae music.
All right, so we see you on Leo Gillins live at 6 o'clock.